We are from
FIWA.
My name is Rasha Maiza Ahmad, and
My name is Arfan Azmir Aflisa.
and my name is Muhammad Anura Fikri.
My name is Muhammad Khalif Rafi Al-Farabi.
My name is Tengku Muhammad Arfa Launa.
and so today we are going to demonstrate or explain about our methodology of algae to biofuel production. And so for my demonstration, I'm going to need Arfan and Fikri as my assistant. And to start off our oil extraction from the algae, we first dried up the algae and then we grind them up. And the use for drying it up is so that there will be less moisture inside of the algae. And so the next step is mixing the algae with hexane. And the hexane helps extract the oil from the algae so that we could use it for further processing. And once the algae has mixed with the hexane enough, we pour it inside of our round distilling flask. And we are using this method, and it was inspired by an apparatus called the succulent extractor, since we do not have it due to circumstances. And so once we have filled the algae mixed with hexane inside of this round boiling flask, it will evaporate and then go inside of the beaker that has the excess algae that we used to mix with the hexane. And we are going to further use the hexane that has been mixed with the residue, with the excess algae that we used last time, so that it can further extract the oil, and then we can pour it back in here so that the hexane can be reused again. And we are going to demonstrate how we reuse the hexane by my assistant here helping me out. And please. So as I said last time, we are going to use the hexane that we distilled from last time and reuse it and mix it with the excess algae that we used. And they are going to fill the boiling flask back in there so that we can reuse the hexane for further extraction. Once they have finished pouring back the hexane, we are going to redo the process again. And we're going to keep doing this process at least 3 times to have maximum oil yield. And once it has been used 3 times, we are going to extract the hexane only. Then the oil will be left inside of the boiling flask. Once we see the oil at the bottom of the boiling flask, we're going to use the oil to trans-esterify it using methanol and a catalyst called potassium hydroxide. And now for the trans-esterification step. And this is the result that we got from the oil extraction of the algae. We only got a little sample of it, but we're going to use it for this trans-esterification. And for the catalyst, we are using potassium hydroxide, and as the alcohol, we used methanol. And we mixed 0.1 grams of potassium hydroxide and 10 milliliters of methanol. After that, we are going to mix them together and heat them up to about 60 Celsius. And my assistant is going to pour the oil inside of our methanol. Okay. And we're going to proceed on with putting on top of the hot plate and adding the magnetic stir so that we can keep the mixture stirring. Going to turn on and put it up to the appropriate heat with a stirring of the moderate stirring of 150 RPM. And then we are going to close the reaction with aluminum so that it doesn't fall out, so it doesn't spill. So the alcohol is going to react with the triglyceride inside of the oil to make glycerine and FAME, fatty acid methyl ester. And that is what we are going to use for our biofuel. Once the trans-esterification finishes, we are going to wash it with water and then separate the glycerine and the catalyst. Alright, that's about it. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So in this occasion, I will explain the process how to separate the FAME from the another impurities substance. So first, we are going to use separating phenol to separate the substance. After that, we pour it down the aqueous for about 30 milliliters. We use aqueous so it can hopefully separate the FAME from the another impurity substance. Looks, we have poured down, and after that, we pour it down the trans-esterified byproduct onto the separating phenol, so we can remove the impurity substance. After that, we close it, the separating phenol, and we shake it for about a couple of minutes so we can remove the gas. We mix the hexane and the trans-esterified byproduct because the substance still not be separate. We pour the hexane so it hopefully can separate the mixture, and so we can remove the FAME from the another impurity substance. And looks, so the substance looks has been separate, and after that we shake it again for about a couple of minutes, and after that we close it again. So we will wait it for about a couple of minutes so we can see the substance to be separate. That looks, the purpose we do this to remove or to separate the non-polar and polar substance, and the upper down is the substance that we need. We will weigh it. Okay, maybe we can remove the substance now. I will remove the unneeded substance from the needed substance because the upper down is that substance that we need. The down is the substance that we only need. So we will open it. Okay. So as you guys can see, the substance have been separated. The upper one is the substance that is a need. That's like hexane and the fatty acids methyl ester, or we can say it as FAME. And the bottom one is the substance that we need. Thus it's like glycerins and the another impurity substance. And after that, we will remove the unneeded substance onto the beakers. We open it like this. We open this so it will not be vacuum. So as you guys can see, we have separated the substance, and this is the hexane, and the fatty acid methyl ester or FAME. Time for me to finish these explanations, and it will be continued by my friend is Khalif Rafi Al-Farabi, and he will explain it about the result that we got from this. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Continuing what Fikri has explained to us, so here inside this funnel we have the lower part and the upper part. The darker one is the residue that we need to remove out of this funnel. And then the upper one is the organic part, the organic layer that we will use as the biofuel later. So this is what is the biofuel after it is poured out of the funnel. So in here we have the FAME or fatty acid methyl esters and hexanes. That's all for me. Thank you.
As my friend Khalif said, algae-based biofuel offers a promising future for a more sustainable energy production, particularly the algae Chlorella vulgaris, due to its high adaptability to certain environment and its high oil content. Through a meticulous extraction process ensures a clean and efficient way for fuel production. We hope to pave and find a way for a greener future where algae-based biofuel plays an important role in meeting energy demands while minimizing environmental impact. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.